Good morning, dear students. In the previous class I had explained you the lesson odd one in. So now we'll be discussing about the workshop. I said you that we'll be discussing the workshop. So there in the workshop you can all see the first question is read aloud the conversations in the story turn by turn. Means I'll be giving chance to each and everyone, and then whatever Rima is saying, whatever Malti is saying, whatever Shahnaz is saying, Claire is saying, Neha is saying, or Mr. and Mrs. Sen are saying, we have to play it like a drama or a skit. So that is all about the first one. So second one, they have said us write about Malti and Rima using the following points. So they have said us to write about these two girls. So how does Malti look and how does Rima look? You can just see the small pictures given there about how does Malti look and how does Rima look. So first point they have said us appearance. So in the lesson they have already said that Malti is having oily hair and she wears a long skirt and she plaits her hair. So this is all you can write for Malti. And what about Rima? You can see that she is very stylish. She also has a long hair, but she doesn't put oil to her hair. She leaves her hair. She does not plait her hair, and she wears a little bit short skirt. So that is all about the appearance, how they look. Next one is about studies. So they have said in the lesson as Malti is good in studies, especially she is good in maths. And then about Rima they have said as she is good in English. Singing, both sing, but Malti has a melodious voice and she has took training in singing, so she sings good. Whereas Rima is not so good in singing. Attitude towards others is the fourth point. So Malti, she is kind to the other students or to her friends. So attitude towards others is good. Whereas Rima, she is having lot of ego. So attitude towards others is not so good. So what are the weak points of Malti? Weak points is she is poor in English. Whereas Rima's weak point is she is poor in Hindi. She is not so fluent in Hindi. So this is about the second question. Now they have said you to write a story in your own words by using these points. So I want you all to write a small story using this appearance, good in studies, singing, attitude to others, weak points and all. Next one. Third, it's okay if you don't solve that. So we'll go to the fourth one. How do you behave with your classmates? Write about your attitude and behavior in the appropriate column. So there you can see that there are 3 columns given: always, sometimes and ever. So in these 3 columns you have to fill how you are going to react or how you are going to behave with the others. Like always, in the always column you will say that I always help others, I always do my homework, I'm punctual, I'm always punctual, I'm always disciplined, I'm always kind, I'm always polite. So these all points will come in always. And sometimes, in the sometimes column you can write as sometimes I don't do my homework, sometimes I'm lazy, sometimes my handwriting is not so good. What all points you feel like sometimes means you are not doing it always, or it's not like you never do it. So that is in sometimes. So in never column you can write as you never lie to your parents, or you never cheat others, or you are never lazy, or whatever never you do. Like you never beat animals, you never cheat anyone, you never judge others by their appearance. or you never judge others by the way they speak or the way they dress. So that all is going to come in never. I want you all to write your own ideas. I'm not going to give the answer, I'm just giving you the ideas as how to write. So on that you have to write in this particular columns. Now next one, talk about your strength, your weaknesses, the changes that you would like to see in yourself. So you can write this. What are your strengths? Strength like you are good in what? If you are good in some subject, or if you are good in drawing, you are good in singing. So 3 points you have to write about strength. Next, about your weaknesses. If you are not good in some subject, or if you are not good in some sports, or if your handwriting is not good, or if your dressing is not good, you think so, then that is your weakness. Or you don't have confidence, you don't have courage, that is also your weakness. And then you have to write 3 points in this weakness also. And the third one is the changes that you would like to see in yourself. So by saying your weakness, you would like to improve, right? You don't want to be weak in some field, you want to be good in everything. That is what everyone thinks of. So how you are going to change yourself, that is what you are going to write here, the 3 points again. Next, sixth one, discuss, is it necessary to develop a good accent? Why? What efforts can you take to improve your pronunciation? With your teacher's help, find out how to use online dictionaries for the purpose. So students, do you think that you should have a good accent? Why? I think that yes, you should have a good accent. If you don't have a good accent, whatever you're talking, the front person may not be able to understand what you're talking. The pronunciation of each and every word should be correct. Otherwise you are pronouncing one thing, the front person thinks that it is some another thing, and then they answer one thing, you answer another thing. So such things keep on going. So it is good to have a good accent so that people understand. And when you go for the interview and all, the people sitting there, they should also be able to understand, right? So you should have a good accent, you should have a good pronunciation, you should have a good vocabulary, good grammar. So if you are using online dictionaries, you can see there in the corner there is one speaker like symbol. So if you don't know what is the pronunciation of that word, when you type in the online dictionary, you can just press on that speaker and you can hear the pronunciation to that word. You will understand the accent or what is the pronunciation, what is the exact word. So if you are using online dictionaries, please hear that. Now list all the adverbs. We'll be discussing this later, no need to discuss now. Next one, eighth one, is types of nouns. So they have given there 2 types of nouns. What are those? Proper nouns and common nouns. You have studied what is a noun. It is the name of a person, place, animal, thing or idea, whatever. So that is the noun. So now the names given to particular persons, places, animals, etc. are proper nouns, and the rest are common nouns. So you have one name, right? Your parents have given you one name. Your village is having one name. Your district is having one name. State is having a name. Country is having a name. So these all are proper nouns. So the roads, the highways, they are given as NH4, NH1, NH2. So these all are proper nouns because particular name is given to them. So by saying that, we'll understand that I am addressing to that particular person. I am not addressing in general to everyone. I am telling particular to this person, properly to that road or to that village or to that country. Then it is proper noun. If I am not saying particularly to one person, then it is common noun. I'm saying in general. I'm addressing the people. I'm sitting in a conference room and many people are sitting there. I'm sitting in a hall and many people are sitting and I'm addressing them all. Then it is common. Examples are given there. Just see, Riya is a proper noun because it is the name of a particular person. But if I say girl instead of saying Riya, then it is a common noun because many girls are there. I'm not saying particularly Riya. I'm saying as girl or I'm saying as girls. Then it is common noun. Similarly, you can see there Ahmednagar, town. So these all they have given there. If I say a city, if I say a village in general, or if I say in general a country, then these all are common nouns. Now they have given there, they have classified. Can you see there? Nouns as common nouns and proper nouns. Girl, boy, town, river, table, pencil, bag, road. These all are common nouns. But when I'm addressing to particular person, place or thing, Sangeeta, Rahul, London, Nasik, Sayadri, Pravara, etc. These all are proper nouns. So now I want you all to solve this question. Also they have said you to write at least 5 common nouns, 5 proper nouns. But I want you all to write here 10 common nouns and 10 proper nouns in your notebook. I hope you are clear with the exercise. In the next class, I will be starting with the new lesson. Okay? Thank you, students.